What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. So, I'm sure lots of people probably expected that this was coming, that we'd be getting a collab for the anniversary, simply because, like I mentioned in the previous PV breakdown, we only got the info for the first event. So there was obviously something coming at the end of the Destiny event, and the fact they didn't show it in the... Because if it was a Spirit Gear, for example, it would have been in the first PV. Like, they wouldn't have bothered making another PV, because we're also going to get a third PV during the anniversary live stream. So they wouldn't have had it be 3 if it was just going to be, you know, normal stuff. But because it is a collab, and obviously you can tell by the name of the video, we are having a collab with SCARLET Nexus. So this will be the... I believe either the second... I saw people saying it's the third time SCARLET Nexus has collabed. Well, I guess... Okay, second time in a mobile game, third time overall, obviously, because there was stuff in Arise from SCARLET Nexus, and I think vice versa. I think there may have been some DLC in SCARLET Nexus from Arise. So we had that. And then, of course, Tales of Asteria. Sometime in 2022, I forget exactly when, also did a SCARLET Nexus collab. I actually have in Asteria the Ludger wearing Yuito's outfit that dropped. I believe it was Yuito's outfit for Ludger that dropped last year. And then, of course, now we have our third collab with Tales and SCARLET Nexus happening in Tales of the Rays. Now, the only unfortunate thing about this is the event is going to be rather short. As we know, the Tales of Destiny / Destiny 2 event ends on the 16th / 17th, which means that the anniversary, you know, since February only has 28 days, will only be 11 days later, which means this collab is going to be relatively short. It's going to be like 10 days, which is unfortunate, but at least we're getting a collab at all. It's going to be like last year where we had the other collab, what was it? It was the Magic Guru. I forget exactly what it was called, but it was where the Symphonia characters got some collab mirage arts, and we got the 2 kids. But yeah, so they usually have a collab sometime after the new year, but before the anniversary. So very cool that this is happening now. And then, of course, we have the anniversary to look forward to at the end of the month. So thankfully, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a part 2 right now. But there's something in this PV, well, lack thereof in the PV, that makes me think that there will be a part 2 at some point. So let's take a look. I haven't watched the PV myself in full. I have just seen the characters that are getting things. So this is, for those who haven't played SCARLET Nexus, this is one of the main characters, Kasane. And this is obviously Ix over here. So Ix is getting a collab mirage art. Very cool. We got Leia over here dressed up as a character named Hanabi. By the way, Ix over here dressed up as Yuito. I actually don't remember all the SCARLET Nexus characters' names, so I'll probably forget a couple of them for these other ones. Well, actually, it's really just the final one that I'll kind of... Okay, cool. So we are going to be dealing with... Okay, cool. So they are putting the enemy, like one of the big enemies from... I don't know if every enemy on every stage will be SCARLET Nexus related, but at least that big enemy right there is from SCARLET Nexus. So there's obviously Kasane's mirage artwork. Very cool. Vague will be... This is the... one of the main characters. I don't want to go too much into spoilers if people plan to play SCARLET Nexus, but one of the main characters, his name is Karen. Both are voiced by the same Japanese voice, so it makes sense that they're giving Vague the collab mirage art for him. Although the funny thing is obviously Vague recently just got stuff. You know, he had the crossover mirage art at the beginning of the new year. So, literally a month apart, Vague is already getting something new again. Looks very good on him, though. We are getting Leia as Hanabi right here. This is Leia's second collab mirage art, I believe. Technically, well... No, yeah, it's her second one. She was released kind of during a collab when the Idolmaster stuff happened. But then, of course, she actually ended up getting an Idolmaster collab Mirage art herself later down the line. Different, like, group of Idolmaster, but still Idolmaster. And then, of course, so we have Leia right here. Very cool. Makes sense, they look very much alike. And then we got Mercuria as... I actually don't remember this character's name. I remember the character herself, like, that she's kind of like a... she was like a streamer, basically. Like, obviously, she's the main character in Scarlet Nexus, but she did, like, streaming stuff, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, she would, like, post videos and stuff like that. So, and, of course, looks very much like Mercuria, so this fits as well. Very cool. And then lastly is obviously going to be Ix. So you can see there on the left, this is Yuito. On the right, this is Ix. This is obviously implying that they've done this in previous collabs where the character that the Tails character is dressing up as, the actual character is in that person's mind for the duration of the collab. They've done that in the Gintama collab, where the Gintama characters that didn't actually come over were just inhabiting the bodies of the Tails characters that they're wearing the outfits for. So it's probably going to be a similar thing here. Yuito is probably going to be inside of Ix's body, and then maybe in like a later collab we actually get Yuito. This is the only thing I've kind of seen that's like kind of weird. Like, we almost never get single character collabs unless it's like a part 2 of something. The only 2 cases I can think of is obviously the first Idolmaster collab, and that's probably because I think it was, I forget which came first, if it was the SAO or the Idolmaster one. I think it was the Idolmaster one, but it makes sense for the first collab, it was only one character. And then we also had, what was the other one? Oh, it was Valkyrie Profile when we got Lenneth, I believe. I think we just got Lenneth kind of on her own at first. So, yeah, this is very odd, but maybe they plan to do a part 2 at some point. That's what I was kind of mentioning, because I can't imagine they'll never do Yuito, but maybe they'll do a collab in, like, you know, 6 months to a year from now. They'll do, like, a part 2 where we get Yuito and then another batch of collab Mirage Arts. Obviously, they can't do a 2-part collab right now because the anniversary is literally the next event. Like, they're not going to push back the anniversary for a collab. Or for all we know, they could wait till, like, right after the anniversary. You know, let a month go by, and then maybe in, like, April or something, we get part 2 of this. We'll see. There you go. Ix getting his, I believe, first collab Mirage art. Unless I'm mistaken. I'm misremembering. And there you go. There are your 5 characters. So, this is a good and bad thing that Yuito actually isn't coming to the game right now. It's good for people who just want to grab the collab character and get out, because you're not like, let's say you're trying to chase 2 collab characters. If you pull one of their Mirage Arts, there's a chance you could pull the same character's Mirage Art 3 or 4 times. With this, if you're just trying to one and done, you get a Mirage Art, because she's going to be on a banner by herself. She's not going to be with anybody. Like, they're not going to stick her with these 4. Like, these 4 are going to be on one banner, and then she'll be on the other. So you can kind of just one and done it. Once you get a Mirage Art, you're good to go. But yeah, that's pretty much, I don't think there's really anything else here. Yep. So that's very, very cool. I do want to check real quick, just to make sure I'm not mistaken, if Ix has gotten a collab. Unless I'm just misremembering, I don't know that Ix has a collab Mirage Art yet. Let me see. Ix, what do you have? So, let's look at your Mirage Arts. You have so many 5 stars already. His free one, his normal Mirage Art, Arc 2 Mirage Art, Summer, 5th Anniversary, Overray, Crossover, Ending Mirage Art, Spirit Gear. Yeah, he doesn't have a collab Mirage Art yet. So, very, very cool that Ix is finally getting one. Melina already obviously has at least one. Like, the SAO one comes to mind immediately. I don't actually know if Melina has more than one. It might just be the SAO one. I don't actually know off the top of my head. Let's see. Anniversary. Yep, okay, so this is the Leafa one, where she's wearing Leafa's outfit. And yeah, so she only has one as well. And I don't believe Kokus, I mean, obviously none of the other OCs have a, actually, I think Karya does, doesn't she? Doesn't Karya, she got one, oh, yeah, I know she did, we don't have to check her. She got the, Idolmaster one as well. Obviously, Mercurius getting one now. These two don't have any, and then what about, and obviously, Baldo and Philip don't, but Kokus, I don't believe has one either. Okay. Nope. Kokus doesn't have one either, so hopefully Kokus can get one at some point as well. But that's pretty much it. So that's what we have to look forward to for the next event. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you're excited for the Scarlet Nexus collab. And obviously, once it drops, we will run through the event. I'm probably not going to go for the collab Mirage Arts. I'm most likely just going to grab Kasane's Mirage Art and then call it good. You know, even if I have to throw like a multi or two just to get her Mirage Art, like that's all I really want, because I have no idea what to expect for the anniversary, and I do want to be prepared for that. I'll probably only have like 2 multis by the time the collab starts anyway. So unless my free, I mean, a lot of people could just get very lucky. They do their free multi on the collab banner and they get Kasane. Like if I did that, I would just call it good right there and then just hope that I get her 5-star from, because I imagine it's not going to be a raid event. I assume it's going to be a normal farming event, because usually the anniversary itself is a raid event as well. So getting 3 raid events back to back feels like it would be way too much, but I guess we'll see. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.